Hey guys, wait till you try this fantastic vinaigrette dressing. This is probably the best tasting vinaigrette you're ever going to have a chance to try. Well, hey guys, welcome back to Texas Cooking Today. On this episode, I wanted to make something really special for you. This is one of the very first recipes I ever came up with, and it was sort of like the beginning of my interest in developing recipes. This is a simple vinaigrette. Well, it's not simple. It's a vinaigrette, it's delicious, and I have hung on to this over the years because number one, it's delicious. But also number two, it's just part of the heritage of what brought me into cooking and developing recipes. So guys, come over this way. Let's look at this fantastic stuff that we have, and let's get busy making what could very possibly be the best tasting vinaigrette that you'll ever put on your salad. Come on over, guys. Now guys, what we have here in the way of ingredients, this is real simple. Vinaigrette, okay? It's usually an oil and vinegar type of thing. So let me explain what we're going to do here in the exact proportions. Over the when I was first developing this, it took me a while to learn how strong the flavors of certain things were, and I had to learn to balance flavors, and this is one of those recipes that helped me to learn how to do that. So I have back here 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Don't go cheap on your olive oil for salad dressing, guys. Get the best you can and something that tastes really good in your mouth, okay? Get a good olive oil. I have here 1/2 of a cup of vinegar. You can use any kind of vinegar you want. It can be an apple cider vinegar, it can be a red wine vinegar. This time I'm just using a plain white wine vinegar. Very good, and it works with this vinaigrette well. This right here, believe it or not, yeah, that is soy sauce, guys, and that is 1/4 of a cup. So we have 1 cup, 1/2 cup, 1/4 cup. And here, this is a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. As far as our other flavorants here, I have 2 teaspoons of basil, 1 teaspoon of tarragon, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 of a teaspoon of oregano. And like I said, this is when I was learning, how pungent one thing is relative to another. Oregano will quickly overwhelm all of these other flavors if you go too heavy on it. So there's only 1/2 teaspoon there. That's part of, when you're learning recipes and you're learning how to develop recipes and you're learning how to put foods together, it's knowing the flavor of each thing and its flavor profile so you can get the foods right. I have a blender here to hook all of this stuff into. So let's get it in there and get busy making, guys. Well, first thing, I'm going to get my olive oil down in here. I'll get my white wine vinegar right down in there. Our soy sauce. And guys, this may look crazy, but believe me, it is really delicious. Parmesan cheese, 1/4 cup, 2 teaspoons basil, 1 teaspoon tarragon, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 a teaspoon oregano, now let's get that mixed up. Oh yeah. I'm going to give this a few minutes to settle down, and I'm going to hit it a couple more times that same way, giving it a real strong workover, and that way it emulsifies the ingredients together. It allows those flavors to intermingle and marry real well, and it's getting everything to combine and work together, because there's going to be, you know, remember, vinegar and oil don't necessarily want to combine. You have to make them. So that's what we're doing here. Now I'm going to give that a little bit of time, and once it starts to separate, then I'm going to crank it back up again. So guys, this is something where if you give it a little bit of time and you do it the right way, you're going to be rewarded with a fantastic salad dressing. Well guys, it's finished, okay? I've given it a couple of more whirls in this just to get it all thoroughly mixed. Now one thing I'm going to do, you know, because these don't dispense that well. And look at this. Look at the creaminess of that. Isn't that gorgeous? And trust me guys, the flavor, wow, the flavor, that's just banging right there. Oh, that's good. Now one of the things I have to admit is every time I've served this wonderful dressing at any kind of a party or any kind of event, people A, always asked me for the recipe, and B, always wanted more. It was just one of those things, you know. So here we go, and get a little bit of this on my salad here. And I'll say this, it's a robust tasting vinaigrette, so it doesn't take just a whole lot on your salad. Now guys, take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, these companies that make these seasoning packets for vinaigrettes, they're nowhere near as good as this, guys. Wait till you try it. The balance in the flavors is remarkable on this. It really is. It's a super good tasting salad dressing. So once you try it, you're going to be blown away. Guys, I appreciate you watching. I would like to say to my subscribers, cheers and thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it so very much. To those that write in regularly, folks, I really appreciate you. That you really keep me going, and I do appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, would you please do so? Please click the like button, and if you haven't done so yet, also share these with your friends and family. Share my videos, that way I can grow and keep producing some really good stuff for y'all. Thank you for watching, and folks, if you would, please have a good day. Bye-bye.